Alright, hey guys, what's going on? Shotgun Shogun here. Wanted to do a playthrough of Fate Grand Order. Now, I know that this has been out for a little while. I am using, this is one of my secondary accounts. I spent some time early on re-rolling a bunch of accounts to get my main account. So this is one of the accounts that I had left over, but I wanted to do a full playthrough series of the game so that those of you who want to follow along can. So I wanted to give you, so this is fresh right after the tutorial. I'm going to give you an idea of what I have character-wise. Party setup. I have, okay, so I can use that. So here is my spirit origin list. Let's pull this up to rarity. So this account has a Vlad and a Tomcat. That is about it in terms of champions, summons. I did a few friend pool summons, so we do have OG Lancer, we have Fat Saber, and we have Robin Hood, which is pretty good, and of course my girl, Shield, Mashu down there. So in terms of craft essences, we really don't have anything phenomenal. So this isn't like the best account in the world. It's not a whale account. In terms of quartz, we are starting out with 45 quartz and 4 summon tickets. I already did the friend point summon for today. So let's go through the story here. We will probably be blazing through here in terms of story just because it is half AP event. The plan is that I'm going to just do this and then I'll do this in segments and pieces. I don't want these to be super long videos. And then obviously, as everyone gets around to watching this, as I get closer to the end, I do plan on giving this account away once I get to the end of the story. So let's see here. I don't have any friends on this account. So let's see what we've got here. Let's go with this guy's waiver. Waiver is always a solid pick. I will, as you can see, going through the tutorial stuff here. So it's a fresh account. Throw that on there. Can we put Vlad in instead? I don't think so. Oh, we can. Okay, fantastic. But I don't think we can do Vlad and Tama yet. No, we cannot. So let's go with Vlad and Mashu. Have a waiver support. We will start here. I am going to go through all of the story content, so if you want to read, you absolutely can. Let's see, I do have some basic knowledge. So one of the things I will be doing too on this account is I will be farming events, and I will be doing some farming. I'll be doing some pulls depending on the banner and if there is something that we need. And if there are things in the future that you would like to see me do, um, just let me know. Things you want to talk about. I will probably do conversations while we're going through this about my opinions on the servants, whether they're worth your money, whether they are waifu material or husbandu material. Um, Unfortunately, if if a Gilgamesh banner were up, I would be probably drop some quartz on that husbandu, and of course he would elude me. Also, if I go too slow or go too fast on the text, and you would like me to slow down in future episodes, just let me know, and I will be more than happy to slow down so that folks can read. Get some sound going here. I know it'll likely be very boring early on as I one-shot everything in the game. What I might do is I might put a third of my own in just so I'm not relying on other people's support champions, because using high-end support champions is uh, is pretty easy these days because everybody has been playing for a little while and you have a plethora of max-ish ascended champions at any given time. So that is actually what I think I will be doing. And I'll show you how to, if you don't want to use that person's, if you don't want to use somebody else's support, there is a way to modify your lineup so that you can put them more towards the end of your lineup. So let's go ahead and add another. We'll do OG Saber or OG Lancer. Sorry. Put him in. You want to go to lineup, and you will just move this person over to the very end and click OK. So this will be our team for the moment anyways. Why is she always so mad? Well, I'm definitely clueless. It's like you're a lost little kitty. The grammar in some of these is pretty bad still. I guess alligators don't have a clue. Yes, I've learned as much as I can from the database. Also, just a heads up, if you have Crunchyroll, you can watch the Grand Order OVA that is out that will give you a lot of this story in anime form. Uh, there's also um, a series that is coming to Netflix at who knows when, but it's currently airing on the Japanese Netflix. Um, So I'm really excited with Grand Order being as big as it has been and very well received. That there's a lot more Fate stuff coming to the States. There's a ton of figures which we will be doing unboxings for as I work very closely with a company called US Anime Direct that vends at comic book and anime conventions, and so I usually get a lot of my Fate figures from them. So as these new Fate Grand Order figures come in, we will be doing unboxings on this channel and possibly on their channel. I know that they are just getting started on their YouTube channel and they've reached out to me to do some unboxings on some of their stuff. So definitely something to look forward to. It's nice too as I play through this because I did skip a lot of the content to try to just get through to the end game. So this way I can get a little bit of the story that I missed, and you can get a little bit of the story as well. Uh-oh. Battery is low. I'll have to plug that bad boy in. Alright, there we go. Senpai, give me your orders and notice me. So for those of you unfamiliar with the game, didn't play through the tutorial, if you match like colors, you get an increase in whatever it is. So Buster is obviously attack. Arts cards are for your Noble Phantasm, and quick cards are for your critical stars. So you want to try to match them, but if you can't, or there's just better outcomes, then you really want to kind of play your strategy. One of the other things too is if you match 3 of your specific champion, you get a 4th attack, and it's usually worth it. It's very hard. Most champions won't have 3 of the same color. Most of the time, if you're getting 3 of a specific color, you would be using a berserker of some sort, and it would be all Buster cards that you would want to get. So it takes a little bit of time to kind of figure out how you want to run your team, what the best optimization is, and whatnot. I do wish that you were still able to run this on the emulators. Unfortunately, due to the amount of people that were abusing the emulators to re-roll, they have taken that out. But it was a lot easier when I was able to just play this in an emulator on my computer. But I thought she was the chosen one. How did she not have the aptitude to be a master? Huh. The scandal. So scandalous. Of course she's not an evil person. Oh, I guess. Maybe she is. Super serious. Fantastic. One thing I do want to change here is we are gonna change our name. S. Shogun. That should do. Boom. We are set. And since it doesn't matter who we use, let's get started. Good job, Mash. By the way, if you haven't seen my other video, they announced today that we will be getting the Okeanos arc as well as some new servants at the end of the month. So I want to try to burn through all of this content so that we can get to the Okeanos arcs. Play through that. You would think that all these people in the Mages Circle would already know about the Holy Grail Wars. I always find it odd in these stories when someone is is super surprised by the Holy Grail Wars that literally leveled this entire city.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back. We had a little hiccup there, so I'm gonna get back to the storyline. Gonna try to get through this prior to the 28th. That way we can do the Okeanos arc. Don't know if we'll get there when it comes out, but we will. I'm not gonna blaze through any of this story, at least not on this account. So I think after this fight I'll probably level up some of my characters. I don't think we've done that yet. Not that it really matters. This is it's pretty easy at this moment.
血を求めるよかろう行くぜ了解です
I should have put her second. Yep, she Yep, didn't think so.
行くぜあ？何？今の全力？
ようこそダヴィンチちゃんの今日からボへ。今日ものんびり。
Alright. Get him some levels. Come on. Super success. Oh, nice.
馴染んだな。
仕上がりはどう？そろそろクエストに戻る？よろしい。そろそろクエストに戻る？
Let's level him up. We don't really have much in the way. To level him up, probably need to do a couple XP dailies.
そろそろクエストにも。
Need to get some levels so I can put in my Tomcat. Because in terms of farming right now, double berserker and a waiver is pretty much
では世界に呪わしき我が名を吠え立てよう。
はい。
よかろう。
pretty much the best combo you can go. I like Tomcat,
絶
Lancelot,
叫せ。
and Waiver on a team. Basically, you just fight through the first round, and then after that, it's pretty much downhill from there.
行きます。了解。行きます。
Just take out the first one, see if she can even.
これで倒れて。
よかろう。
Basically, gonna get carried by his land through this whole story.
なんだよ。あっ
Which is
けね
fine.
え。
throwing some shade. Yeah, I can see us back at you. Almost forgot we gotta do our friend summon. Ah, gross. Really doesn't matter at the end of the day who we take on as friend. Oops. Man, that was like 30 seconds of rest. Man. Rough. Which does so much damage on busters. It's interesting because like it's super hard early game without like a kaleidoscope to even get your noble phantasm going. Lancelot's. I feel like right now in the game, Lancelot is easily one of the best servants. His noble phantasm, him with a K-scope, is just pretty much the best. Oh no, it's Ryder, the servant. Get out of here. Too early for me to fight a servant. Oh, 6,000. That should be rough. One round. That probably one shot. Oh no, close. Done. Oh, nice. Yeah, 3 riders. 3 rider statues. Alright guys, I think I'm going to call this video here. I will pick up on the next one. I'm going to do a little bit of XP dailies to get my level up so I can use my atomic cap, burn some of this AP off. But I will pick up at the story here next video. If you like this content, don't forget to toss me a like, subscribe to the channel, share it out. And if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I will see you next time.